as if, and by best said, mankind, as any other person can say, and yeah, I'm not going to deny I'm a bit of a humanitarian, mankind has well enough proven he can destroy himself and herself. Because I think woman has turned against man in some formats with how this is going. I think love is being torn away. Because right up in Minneapolis, at a church, which I've seen other people making this post, I've seen other people talking about this, and it's a fact of proof, we've just lost 2 more innocent children that won't be coming home today, and parents that are grieving over the loss of their kids out of a church in Minneapolis. Now, Donald Trump and his pack of his administration, they're living in their own world. You guys remember the fact that there are more guns on the streets and in buildings and in around that you can get your hands on than there are physical cars or any other thing you can possibly obtain? That's right, there are more guns, there are more bullets. Well, maybe not as many bullets, maybe in America more so, but let's just think about that. There are more good law-abiding citizens, good police officers to every bad one, to every bad citizen. So for all the people that keep wondering why we keep having mass shootings, attacks in places of worship, what's the core root of the problem? It's mental health. It's emotional neglect. If you have somebody who's raised around a bunch of hate, who's hurt, who's neglected, who doesn't have the compassion of even holding on to something good in their life, who's willing to just snap, let go, do whatever, there are going to be continued mass shootings and violence in this country. Is Donald Trump speaking about this? Is he willing to enact something about this? Look at the states that have enacted red flag laws, other laws that protect against domestic abuse and violence. Think about the fact for our kids, if more Americans aren't standing up for it, they're not doing enough. They're working to destroy what we have. And if you want to just say that I'm wrong for saying about that, no, your compliance and saying you don't really care and it's not your issue and it doesn't affect you, we're past the point of that now. There are over 8 billion people, actually 8.1 billion and growing around the world, and regardless if we're having a slowed down epidemic of child production, birth, and growth rate, and whatever the case may be, if there's more men or women on this planet, that's not the point. The point is a child's life matters. An innocent life matters. And I may not be Christian born, but I believe in the Lord, and I stand with the Lord. And on this matter, for our kids, let's share a little bit more warmth and hospitality, love, and nurturing in our communities. Let's stand up and defend and protect the innocents in our precious places of worship, precious places of reading, in a library, a church, for our education. Let's fight for our kids. Mcluvin News, without the present, there's no future.